In American history, there is a city that once did not appear on any map. This city was completely secret. The name of the city is Oak Ridge. During World War II, the world was filled with fear and uncertainty. Nazi Germany was rapidly becoming more powerful. Scientists were worried that Germany might develop an atomic bomb. Because of this fear, the United States began a secret project. The name of the project was Manhattan Project. The goal of this project was to build the world's first atomic bomb. In 1942, President Franklin D. Roosevelt approved the plan. After that, preparations began quickly. The government selected a quiet rural area in Tennessee. There were small farms and villages there. Suddenly, the government took over the land. Many families were forced to leave their homes. Construction began within a short time. Roads were built, houses were built, factories were built, offices and laboratories were built. Within only a few months, a complete city was created. But the name of this city did not appear on any map. Mail was sent to a secret post office box number. There were barbed wire fences around the city. Special permission was required to enter. Every worker had to go through security checks. Thousands of people began working in this city. Within a few years, nearly 75,000 people lived there. They were scientists, engineers, laborers, and office workers. Most people did not know what they were building. They were only told that they were doing important work for their country. The details of their work were kept secret. Many young women operated large machines. They were told to keep the machine's needle on the correct line. They did not know they were separating uranium. Uranium-235 was the main material needed for an atomic bomb. Separating this material was very difficult. For this reason, huge factories were built. One large facility in the city was called the K-25 plant. It was one of the largest buildings in the world at that time. This facility used an enormous amount of electricity. From the outside, life in the city seemed normal. There were schools, there were hospitals, there were movie theaters and shops. People spent time with their families after work. Children played games. Young people attended dances and music events. But everyone knew they were not allowed to talk about their work. Phone calls were monitored. Mail was inspected. Even husbands and wives did not discuss their jobs with each other. Friends did not know what their friends were doing. The entire city lived in silence. The famous scientist J. Robert Oppenheimer was involved in this project. He was the scientific director of the program. The main research laboratory was in Los Alamos. However, a large part of the uranium preparation was completed in Oak Ridge. Work continued day and night. Everyone was racing against time. In July 1945, the first atomic test was successful. This test proved that the bomb would work. After that, a decision was made to use it in the war. On August 6, 1945, an airplane flew toward Japan. The target was the city of Hiroshima. The code name of the bomb was Little Boy. Within seconds, a massive explosion occurred. A large part of the city was destroyed. Thousands of people died instantly. Later, many more people became sick because of radiation. The world realized that a new era had begun. It was the nuclear age. After the war ended, the story of the secret city began to become public. The residents learned what they had been working on. Many felt proud. They believed their work helped end the war quickly. Others felt deep sorrow. The result of their work had been devastating. The city was no longer secret. Gradually, it became known as a center for research. Today, it is an important place for science and technology. Yet its history remains filled with mystery. It was a city where people did not know they were changing history. It was a project that symbolized both the power and the danger of human civilization. America's secret atomic city teaches us a lesson. Science can bring progress, but it can also bring terrible destruction. The story of this city is not only a story of war, it is a story of human decisions. It is a story of morality. Even today, questions remain. Was the use of the atomic bomb necessary? Could another path have been chosen? This chapter of history reminds us of something important. The greater the power, the greater the responsibility. Oak Ridge was once invisible, but its impact touched the entire world. This city silently changed history.